Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Tittle Tattle Tarot. It's Georgie. I had to come on and just see what the cards have to say about the latest story that I've heard from Spare. The latest story from the Spare. It's regarding what is now being termed as a stillborn birth, whereby Megan had a stillborn fetus that was then taken from the hospital in a small container and buried under a banyan tree. Now, I'm not unpicking this too deeply because it's already been stated that that's illegal. So there's a whole reading to do on that. That's not what I want to read on. What I want to read on is in the very beginning, when this miscarriage came through, and she was talking about it, that's exactly what it was, a miscarriage at home. She was changing Archie's nappy, or sorry, as you say in America, diaper, but she was changing his nappy and felt a sharp pain and had a miscarriage. Fell to the floor, singing him a lullaby. We know the story, wonderfully embellished, beautifully told story about this miscarriage. And for anybody who's had a miscarriage or a stillborn baby, my heart goes out to you. And this is not, this is not in any way to underplay what has happened to people that have had these terrible things happen to them. But this is just getting to the root of what happened in this situation, because it's an insult to all those women who have had miscarriages and have had stillborn children. This is an absolute insult to them if this is all fabricated. So my question is, okay, so now we have two tales of this. So my first question is, well, was it a miscarriage at home, changing a nappy? Or were you in hospital having a stillborn fetus and being given that to take away and bury? But is that the truth? Or was it all a lie? So three questions. And to be honest with you, could go on for ages with this because there's so much. And, there are so many more questions and answers in this. But that's all I want to know, those three simple things. So I'm using Tarot of the Abyss because this is all so dark. It's such dark energy. I tend to use these cards. I don't think they're particularly dark cards, but they tend to understand this energy with these two people. So using Tarot of the Abyss, maybe clarifying with my pendulum and my little stone that I've created into a little sort of pendulum disc. I might need to use that, but we're just going to see what the cards say. So my first question. Did Megan have a miscarriage while she was changing Archie's nappy? Did Megan have a miscarriage then? Was that the truth? Was that the true story? She had a miscarriage while changing Archie's nappy. Was that the truth? Was that the truth? Any cards that you can show me? Any card that you can show me, was that the truth? Did she have a miscarriage while changing Archie's nappy? Please let me know anything you can show me that would indicate whether this was a truth or a lie. Ace of Swords in reverse. Well, there you go. I don't need to pendulum on that. Ace of Swords in reverse is a lie. Upright, Ace of Swords is the truth. It's a very truthful card. It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Upright. In reverse, no, this was a lie. She didn't have a miscarriage. She didn't fall to the floor clutching Archie and singing a nursery rhyme or a lullaby. No. Okay, thank you, cards. I'm putting that on back. Just gonna regather my energy. I'm sorry. I have such horrible feelings whenever I read on these people, and I really do not want to be here for longer than I need to be. So the next one was it stillborn? Did she actually go to hospital? Did she go to hospital and have a stillborn fetus? I don't know what you could say, baby fetus, that was given to her to take away and bury under a banyan tree. We'll get to that in a minute, but let's keep it simple for the cards. Was it a stillborn? Was it a stillborn? That did flip. I don't know what it was, but I need to feel my energy's right. And so I feel a little bit tense at the moment, so I want to try and relax a little bit. Was it a stillborn birth in a hospital? Was it a stillborn birth in a hospital? Was it a stillborn birth in a hospital? Did she have, Meghan Markle, a stillborn birth in a hospital? Any card that you can show me, please? Any card that you can show me. Was it a stillborn birth in a hospital? The star in reverse. Again, I'm going to know. She just wants to be the center of attention. She just wants that star quality on her. Look at the way this figure reaches up to the stars. Look at the way it's just reaching for the moon. Oh, reach, what is it they say? Reach for the stars and you might get the moon. I don't know, I can't. It's something like that. You know where I'm going. But this is in reverse. It doesn't matter what the publicity is, and I've said it before, good publicity, bad publicity, it doesn't matter. This is a negative card. I'm saying no, this is all fabrication to put the spotlight on Meghan. Now, just in case we need clarification, I'm going to put my little Pindy stone. This I found in my garden, and I just put some clear varnish on it, and I've sort of drawn on it with the eye in the middle, and I've got no axis and yes axis. So I'm going to use my little pendy, which is not a crystal. This is just something that I've had since I went to art college hundreds of years ago now. And I've had it with me all my life, so most of my life. So you know, it's got my energy on it. So I'm just going to rest it on the eye in the middle, and I'm going to ask, was this a stillbirth? Was this a stillbirth? It's really kicking up now. No, it wasn't. And I saw the gentleman who is the body language guy. I can't say his name. It's a wonderful name. You know who I'm talking about. The Spanish gentleman who's absolutely wonderful. And he said that banyan trees, the whole story about burying the fetus under a banyan tree. Banyan trees only grow in Florida. Well, I'm not from America. I have no idea, but I certainly trust him on that. Seeing as they were in California, and banyan trees are in Florida, I believe. We've got even more of an embellishment. I'm not going down that route about where banyan trees are. So we've got, no, it wasn't a miscarriage. That was a definite swords in reverse there, ace of swords in reverse. So definite no. And then regarding was it a stillborn child? Again, star in reverse, very negative, and a very, very clear no on the pendulum. So I was going to say, was it all a lie? Of course it was a lie. I don't need cards to tell me that. I'm going to leave it there because, again, I just feel cold. I feel so upset for people who've had genuine loss. Oh my God, it's starting to get very emotional. I feel very upset for people that have had genuine losses, and we'll just leave it there. Anyway, thank you very much. Bye-bye.